change the university, and you change the world.
My name is Jamran, and now I'm a local staff worker with FES Cambodia, which is called the Fellowship of Evangelical Students. The purpose of this movement is we making disciples, and we enable the student to reaching another student with the gospel of God.
My name is Steph Schmaltz, and I help to empower basically students to be able to reach other students with the gospel at the university. Jamran is one of the first local staff, and so he became involved with the ministry when he was a student at the National University of Management.
He just experienced an opening eyes experience that, yeah, actually this is the I want. I want to see that the gospel will spread, influence the society through the youth, through the students, through Cambodians.
Yeah, this culture, it's really interesting because it has a lot of influences of Buddhism, Hinduism, it's also just ancestral worship. So people here are definitely spiritual.
The Khmer Rouge genocide in the 70s killed nearly a fourth of Cambodia's population, especially the intellectual class. Universities were shut down and professors were killed.
About 70% of the population is 30 years or younger. So this is it's kind of like a whole country basically starting over. So they're starting over in terms of education. They're starting over in terms of, oh, what does it mean to explore like my spiritual life as well? And I think the combination of those two things feels like, oh, this is like a prime time actually to be at the university.
FES Cambodia traces its roots to mid-1990s when a ministry team was formed to reach students here. Since then, others have joined in, and the movement is gaining momentum. We are working and praying towards establishing a Christian presence at every university in Cambodia.
What we try to do then is to have a prayer group on campus, and then we also want to start a Bible study as well. So when we're off campus, what we do is we gather at a local student center. So that's kind of our hub for ministry right now, where we empower students to be able to go out in mission from there. So Saturdays are kind of our main day. We have a prayer meeting, and then we also either do some kind of large group gathering, or we also will do some kind of training for those leaders to be equipped to go out. This year I've had the opportunity to start teaching an English conversation class at Asia Euro University. It's a great way to form relationships with these students as well.
A lot of people, include Christian groups, they see campus is just like a fishing pool. But what we would like to help them to see is campus is not just fishing pool, but it's one ecosystem. So we help our students to see this one. So when they become a Christians, they're not being pulled out and then just put in the different ecosystem, but we would like to live there and engage with their campus and then stand there as a true witness of Christ. So this is the time that students, we push back, we encourage them back to campus and then really engage with their own campus.
Whoever's going to be the next government official, who's ever going to be the next CEO of an organization, at one point they've all come through the university system.
I really see in the future, if the student they are built up in a community of discipleship of Jesus Christ, they will impacting their university, their society, churches, or in their country as well.
Our task is daunting, but our God is greater. Will you pray with us for the students of Cambodia and for the future of this nation?
Change the university, and you change the world.